it's Miss Montag here. I know I was only there for a couple weeks, so if you don't remember me, that's okay. I have a little activity for us to do today, going over area and perimeter. First, I'm going to kind of review what those were because you might have forgotten, and that's okay. So I drew a picture here to help guide us, and we'll go over that in a minute. So the perimeter is the measurement around the outside of the object. So on the picture here, I labeled the perimeter because that's just the length and the width of the outside of the object. So you're going to add all the sides together in order to get the perimeter. So here I have a little rectangle that has a length of 4 inches and a width of 3 inches. So to find the perimeter, we're going to add all the sides together. So we're going to do 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. And that equals 14 inches. So that's how you find the perimeter. So for the area, that's the measurement of the space. And remember, when we do area, we call them square units inside of the object. So that's why I wrote area in here, because the area is the measurement of all of the space in here. So down here I have a rectangle that's 5 inches by 3 inches. So I split it into 5 across and 3 down. So you could just come in here and count up all these little squares, or you could just multiply the length times the width, because remember, that's the formula for area, is length times width. So I'm going to multiply my 5 times my 3, and if you remember, 5 times 3 is 15. And then what's my answer? I need to say 15 square inches, because remember, when it's area, it's square inches. So I have a couple of activities for you to do today, and I'm going to show you those in just a second here. After I recorded that video, I realized that it was kind of difficult for you to be able to see all the pictures and stuff I was pointing to. So here it is closer up, and I am going to go ahead and attach a picture of this if you need it for guidance. So the first activity that I have for you is I want you to create either yourself, another person, or a pet. You're going to create that in this grid, and then I want you to go around and count up the side lengths of each and see if you can figure out the perimeter of your person or pet. So I went in and labeled all of the different side lengths, but this can be kind of confusing. So if you want to, you can just make a dot where you started and then just go across and count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56. So the perimeter of my person is 56 units. If I would have went in and I counted up all these different numbers that I labeled, I would also get 56 units. Now, if you want to really challenge yourself, you can try to figure out the area of your object. So you could section it into squares or rectangles and multiply that, or you could just go in and count the number of squares that you have. The next activity that I have for you is to find the area and perimeter of an object in your house. So I actually don't have a ruler at my house, so I found a printable one online, which I can attach on here for you if you don't have a ruler and want to print one off. So to find my perimeter, I need to find the side lengths of each side of my object. So first I'm going to measure the top, which is 9 inches. So since it's a rectangle, the bottom is going to be the same. So the bottom is 9 inches. And then I'm going to measure the top, the side. The side is 10 inches. So I know since it's a rectangle, other side is going to be 10 inches. So to find my perimeter, I'm going to add up the side lengths. So 9 plus 10 plus 9 plus 10. I think it's easier to do 10 plus 10 is 20. 9 plus 9 is 18. And 20 plus 18 is 38. So I know that the perimeter around my book is 38 inches. Now, if I want to find the area, I'm going to multiply the length times the width. So remember, we already measured it. It was 9 inches and then 10 inches. So I'm going to do 9 times 10, which I know is 90, and that tells me the area or the space in between all of the inside. So I would say it is 90 square inches. So go ahead and try that out at home. Find an object that you want to measure, probably a small one since a ruler is only 12 inches long. So find an object, measure the side lengths, and then you can figure out the perimeter and the area of that object. Thanks for watching.